I am the gatekeeper of my family, and I am the one who has to protect our borders. My wife and I are mostly aligned in these things. My wife's a little bit more tolerant, a little bit more exploratory, but she's smarter. She has the ability to kind of rein things in, and I kind of am an absolutist in certain ways because I don't know if I'll ever come back. So to that end, it's my job to be the gatekeeper. And one of the examples that I read in the past week was about the Zapruder is the guy's name. His name is Abraham Zapruder. And he was filming, there's a 26-second color video of him filming John F. Kennedy driving through Dallas, Texas, right before he was shot in the face. Back then, there was basically a handful of newspapers and a handful of television stations, and these people decided the nation is wounded. We are not going to publish or show the really bad parts. ABC bought it for millions and millions of dollars way before TMZ, and they just suppressed it. It came out like 10 or 12 years later, but they held on to it because we just didn't need to see it. And it was their decision. The internet has taken this away. Everything gets published all the time. Charlie Kirk was shot, and it was on the internet, and Ian's kids saw it before Ian even knew it had happened, which is wrong. But we're not going back. We're not putting the toothpaste back in the tube. So what we have to be mindful of, I think, is we have to be the gatekeepers of what gets into our heads. We have to be mindful of what gets into people who work for us as heads and talk about that and make sure that we kind of put some borders up. And inside of your own household, you have to be the gatekeeper. That's all there is to it. I think Charlie Kirk was trying to do it in his own way, but I don't have that dynamism about myself. What I have is a small group that I have to be very, very, very protective of, and I have to realize there's only so much you can do, but at the same time, it's your job to protect the gate.
And I hope if you've listened to this, I hope you don't agree 100% with me and Frank. I hope there's some things that you disagree with strongly. That's America. That's free speech. That's everything. We've said a little bit of our truth, nor are we dug in. Frank and I are very open-minded to maybe we're wrong on some things. That's fine. If you disagree with us, that's cool too. We still love you for listening to us and we appreciate you. But I think the thing we want to leave it with, love him or hate him, Charlie Kirk was willing to debate. He was willing to sit there, and he was the guy in the arena that would have the conversation, and he was open-minded about speaking his truth and listening to yours. He didn't really insult anyone. I never saw that. He would just speak his truth and listen to yours. And I think if we can learn something from that, I think more people need to do that, both in their personal lives and society, but also within companies.